try to get a locker close to home. Look for one in a close proximity to where you are. And if it's a giant locker, no way you can store any of it. Rent the locker and sell crap right out of it. I do it all the time, and it works.
Yeah.
Black Sponge. Mystified, she says. Where, honey? Little Johnny says. It's over at Mrs. Johnson's house, and Daddy's washing his face in it.
You have dumpsters. Because the storage units are always in a lot of trash, and you have to get rid of that. So when you buy this big unit, you got to get rid of the trash. But that's not a problem if you're in an apartment, because you can just the first month either free or deeply discounted. So if you really want to get into this. Hey Glenn, good morning, bud.
Good morning. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. We got the good weather this morning. Cool but sunny, and it's gonna get a little warmer. Sunday, storage auction insanity. American Storage Hunters, here we are. Yes.
How's Peaches doing?
She's doing fine. I mean, she's been active and doing everything, but we gotta get her. She's got like one eyeball. She can't shut all the way because it was irritating her what Chucky did. And then the vet said that when she shuts her eyes, it kind of there's like fur on her lid that's kind of been, I don't know what it is, but it's dragged down a little bit. So now they've got to take a little bit off of her eyelid.
Oh, okay.
And then, so that they've done this before, but she'll have to have a cone on for a while. To me, it's very messed up, but we want the best for her, so we're going to take care of her. You know, if you got pets, you got to take care of them.
Yeah.
And, they get free health insurance, so. Right. Let's get right into it today. I wanted to cover a few things today, and we got some good news. I see that Johnny come in here, but I wanted to tell everybody, I didn't know if he was coming in here today, but I had found out that he got his channels back. And,
cool.
And it took a long time, and I really don't understand it, but I am very happy for him. Let's get into this. Cindy came in from across the pond. They're having their soccer day over there. To them, soccer there is like it's kind of like football or our brand of football or basketball. So she's going to have a good day and have a good time with that, Cindy. And thanks for stopping in and showing support. I appreciate you. And we got the Sky Warrior here looking like, what's going on here today? Oh, we'll have fun today. We're going to cover a couple of really just on not storage auction topics in the beginning of this, but you'll see. And Storage Invaders 702, welcome. You are here at American Storage Hunters on a Sunday when a lot of people aren't available. But we've been doing this show at this time slot for 2 years, and I don't think we're going to change anytime soon. So here we are, raucous like a hurricane. And that's right. And I was talking about that just a second ago, and here, let's read what he says here. He says, I got all my channels back, and that is I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, past Wednesday, yes, even the first one I lost 2 years, 3 months ago. So I had added the New England to my latest one to keep up my logo. Well, congratulations, Johnny.
Yeah, that's good.
You really, from everything I could see, I didn't see any reason why they would do anything like that. But nothing surprises me anymore. But we're really happy to hear that because that's just that was the right thing to do. So what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna the last channel you were using? You know, your one. I think you had like 300 or something. So are you probably just gonna like ice that one and just go back to your main channel now? And just keep the other one as a spare. I don't know. That's probably what I would do. I was just curious.
Keep it as a backup.
Yeah. And yeah. Oh, I've got I'll show you in here in a minute. Let's get into this. I always do a poor job of keeping up with the chat, and I'm gonna try to do a better job here. Oh shoot! I put StreamYard link in. Did you see that? I took it out of the chat, but then I just put it up here and highlighted. That's great, man. Oh, that coffee's helping. I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, I knew about it, heard about it. I've kind of had to adjust my cat videos again. I put, everybody knows I include my cats in my channel. And sometimes you have to change the hours of when you're putting the videos up to get the same results. So I think I only got like 100 short of 100 subscribers this past week. So I've moved them to later in the evening. And so I'm like not even getting them all up till like 10 to 11. So I've been sleeping. I get up a little bit later now. I go to bed a little bit later. I get up a little bit later, but I had to adjust the time on them, and I think I'm starting to get it back. But yeah, I mean it's tough trying to grow these channels, but you got to do what you got to do. Sky Warrior says hello home for a few daughter-in-law's birthday. Awesome, man. You'll be right over there, and Craig's right there with you. Of course, he's asleep right now, but hey, at least he managed to roll out of bed and push a button this morning. He pushed the Z. See right here on his keyboard, there's this Z, and he hit it several times. And he's laying some Z's down real good right now. That's right, Craig. Yeah. There's my bandit. There we go. There's the bandit again. Oh, we got a GM. Yeah, now we're waking up. That's right. Yeah. Johnny's saying how'd he do. Let's see here. There he goes. Happy day. Yes, that is very good news. Harry says the 4th. All right, Glenn, I'm going to have to ask you this. What is the 4th?
I don't know what he's referring to.
Maybe he was the 4th in the chat.
Maybe that's
okay. Hey, Harry, we're glad you were 4th, 1st, 8th, whatever. We're just glad you came in. That's right. Yeah. And there's the land shark picker. Yeah. The Sky Warrior. Correction. Maybe 6th. Okay. Hey, you were in the top 10, man. Last week we had our worst live stream in 2 years. It was a cluster. I'm not going to finish that word, but it was a cluster. We got our least views. I think we got 9 likes, and that was about 9 too many, because that shows it went off the rails, folks, and that happens. And I got to admit, and maybe it's a little psycho in me, but when I'm in a live stream and things are going off the rails and everything's going wrong, I'm totally entertained. I'm sorry. Totally. And this is all about entertainment. So, yeah. So I remember that, and I just took it. You just take them on the chin, and you just laugh at yourself. Got to be able to laugh at yourself. There we go. Champ. Yeah. Greg says, not where name came from, but I know what you're talking about. Okay. Hey, look at this. Patrick came in here. And we get some thumb smashers. We need to get that thing smashed up, man. And Patrick said he helped out there, and I appreciate that, man. I really do. Land Shark's a good name. Yeah, it is. And Vandy, hey, I've been watching your stuff, man. Yeah. Hey, I sent you I was in your video the other day, and I made a post, and I linked a little short that I had found, but I think you had it in your settings to where you can't put links, so my post disappeared. So if you go into your held for review post, there's a little link of a short I sent you. Some friends of yours were in it. And I just wanted to show it to you. So go into that. And see. Yeah, I think some people have their comments set where you can't put links. So I put a link to a YouTube short in there, and then I went back and in the post was gone. I think that's what it was. You probably have it set up that way, but it'll show up in your held for reviews. But anyway, yeah, check it out. Harry, Andy, there we go. And we're dog parking. Andy says too cold to set up in the flea market. Yeah, it's kind of cool here too right now, but the sun's shining. That makes all the difference in the world. And there we're dog parking. There's Johnny. Had a freeze warning last night in northern Indiana. Damn. Got to take care of those YouTube stars. Yeah, that's right. Peaches being an 18-year-old cat kind of has a little theme going around her, because that's pretty good for, and she's very, very good shape for that. Other than this, Chucky got her in the eye. Now that was a $600 thing, but it was an accident. Cats play and they get hurt sometimes. Locker Lunatics, Eric. Hey, I'm glad you swung in, man. I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Let me get through the chat a little bit. And I've got a promo for a video I've got coming out tomorrow. And I'm really happy about this one. And I'll show you. Yeah, there we go. We'll get into some storage auctions at 12:30 today. And hopefully I can find something. I don't want to say too much. There's a laughing face. And okay, Johnny said he appealed it again on Wednesday morning. And then I guess that's when they said, all right. It only took them, what, a year and a half? That's sick, man. I can't believe that. I'm on this channel again. Okay, there you go. Very good, Johnny. It's also the birth of the greatest nation of all time, and we have the brains to keep it that way. Well, we're going to find out how many brains we got. Because in 2025, if we don't have the brains, then this country's done, and everybody knows. We talk about that here in a little bit because it's too important not to act like it's not. Is really whistling past the graveyard, man. Sometimes you just got to stand up for what's right for your country, man.
Yeah.
I was there last week in the background. Yeah, I watch all you guys, man. You got a nice little group of the Hudsons, you, KT Treasures, Avery's all in, and Storage Legends, and all y'all grow. You got around here. It was like me and Jay and Hunter and Bourbon City Picker. He passed away. That sucked. Had he been given ivermectin, he'd still be alive. And that, I'll never forget that. I hold that as a grudge towards the system that we're fighting. He was denied and he died.
Bullshit.
Called murder. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say it because that's what it is. He was a good friend of mine, man. That chokes me up. It really does. And he was in one of my videos recently, segment. The birth of the greatest nation of here it is. A great post, man. I appreciate that. And he says, I was there last week I just read that. Sorry. Yeah, I saw you. Randy says his trailer's full and he left it in Ohio. Yeah, they went down to Tennessee and KT, and I don't know if you went down there with them, and I know I saw the Hudsons there. It looked like y'all were having fun. I saw KT bought a locker down there, and they weren't very happy with it. Paid 175. It looked to be worth about 175 when they got done with it. But those things happen, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Jody, good. I'm glad you swung in here. I really appreciate you commenting on my cat videos and my storage auction videos. You don't know how much that means to me, man. Because I put them up there for people to watch, and I love it when people acknowledge what I do. I appreciate that, man. There we go. We're dog parking. And Johnny, good to see you. Dog parking. It's Harry. He invented that, and I kind of stole it. Oh, he didn't copyright it, so we're all good. Glenn does look like John Glenn. Maybe a little bit. He's a lot younger than John Glenn, I would say. I'd hope. Yeah. He can't afford to go that far. Well, it just depends on what you might get when you get there, but there's no guarantees, is there? That's right. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. Love those kitty cats. Ah, man, I tell you what, they're like kids to me, man. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. So anyway, just so you guys know, let me mark Harry's post, and we'll take that down. This is coming out. Well, I'm going to show you. This is tomorrow. I'm really happy with this one. This is a remastering, but because this week I didn't get a locker, I did bid on one. Of course, it was gone at the end of the auction. It just poof, there it goes. Goodbye. And then there was another one with 2 tubs in it and a bag. I thought, well, I'm going to pick this little Dine and Dasher up. I couldn't get it for $100, so I said you could keep it. Think about that. I was willing to gamble, but I'm not going to just go. I'm not going to lose money on purpose.
Not for 2 tubs.
Well, there was 2 tubs, and I think there was one rolling tub, 2 little tubs, and a bag. It was $100, and there wasn't anything that you could get. The only thing that I could see money for sure was the tub. It was like $8. And I was willing to gamble because there's clearly going to be something in there. Anyway, here we go. So I bought this, and let me tell you, I paid $2.90, and you're gonna laugh, but every indication told me that this person had passed away. So you want to use antique furniture as your map. Now, does that mean there's going to be something great in here? No. Well, let's get into it. That's an exciting one.
Cool.
Very emotional moment in this one, man. This is when I first kind of declared that this is how I'm going to hunt these units, with the antique. If there's an antique in there, if there's dust, if there's both, if there's indications that somebody's passed away, it had all 3 of them. So I paid much more than that unit was worth on the surface, what I thought it was worth, because those are the kind that I have preached on here that you got to get. And I went and got it. And that's all I'm going to say. That's tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And I appreciate it if y'all watch it, if you can. And if you can't, I understand. That's fine. So let's go back to the chat. I think we're all caught up. So that's good. So what we can do, I wanted to see how many people here know some certain things. Before 12:30, we can do whatever we want. So how many people in the chat, or Glenn, anybody listening to this, have you ever heard of the let me go over Eric's post real quick, and then I'm going to say this, and I've got 2 things I want, and then before we get into storage auctions. I can't wait. I love this. Eric says, looking forward to seeing what you sniffed out. Hope it smelled like gold. Well, I don't want to say anything, but I'll tell you what, it had all 3 things. It had the antiques, it had the dust, and it had the indication that somebody had passed away. That's all I'm going to say. I paid probably more than what you could see on there, but I don't want to say too much. Okay, here's something I want to ask. Everybody in the chat, Glenn, anybody, have you heard of the terror group called ISIS?
Yep.
Yeah, all right, everybody in the chat, does everybody here know what that stands for? Doing research, I have found out, because you don't hear this. Okay. If anybody knows, type it in there. Don't look it up. You're cheating. That's right. All right. I'm going to give you a minute to love smelling silver and gold. Yes, there is a way you can do it. Now, you can kind of sniff it out after you've been around it long enough. You kind of seen the lockers. I've bought up to almost 1,000 lockers. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully not in the law. Yeah. Yeah. No Islamic. Uh, okay. Well, he tried. All right. Andy, the backyard trucker's in here. Okay, Andy, we're trying to get the answer to. Does everybody here know what ISIS stands for? That terror group. And we won't dwell on this. After 12:30, we're going to get into. All right. And here we dog park. Dang, can't remember. Well, I'm going to fill y'all in. And then we're going to do one more thing. And then we're going to do some storage auctions, guys, because we got to find some money. You find a right locker, you're just going in and getting the cash. You're just going in and getting the cash. If you look at it very pragmatically, you get the right locker, you've just picked up a lot of cash and maybe precious metals. And that's why we do this. All right, nobody's got it yet, so I'm going to disclose it. ISIS stands for, and get this and think about it, Israeli Secret Intelligence Service. Everybody got that? Now do some discernment from now on. And when you hear our fake news media talk about stuff, those kind of groups, they're not what they tell you. Very cold here, Andy. Yeah. And one more thing I wanted to do today, because I was compelled to do it. All right. If you guys, the Constitution is what's keeping us as a country. It was the greatest document ever made in mankind, the Constitution of the United States. The First Amendment of the United States. I'm going to ask a question here. I'm going to fill it in, and then we'll drop the subject and move on to storage auctions, because that's what we're about. But I got to do it. I got to do this. I'm compelled to do this kind of stuff. Okay, the First Amendment of the Constitution. Does everybody know what that entails? There's 5 elements to it. Does anybody know what that is? Yeah, Sky Warrior's starting to pick it up. Yeah, it's even more than that. Yeah, that's a big part of it. You're correct. But the First Amendment, everybody always to say, well, that's about freedom of speech. Well, there's 5 elements to it, and I'm going to go over it. The First Amendment, there's 5 elements. I could probably cite them, but I want to do this without. Okay. Freedom of the press. And what that means is every single American is press. You get you a camera, you can go anywhere that's public, and you can film public officials, police, any of them in the course of their duty. That's your God-given, your First Amendment right. Second is, of course, is freedom of speech, where you're allowed to speak. Now, there's certain things you can't scream, fire everybody knows this. Yes, exactly, David. No, that's not the president anyway. That is a meat puppet for Obama. We know that. Okay. Let's just speak it what it is. It's a meat puppet. Yes, that's true, Eric. Freedom of assembly. Freedom of assembly. It means people can get together, assemble, and you've seen that. But we've seen people misuse that where they're tearing stuff up, tearing monuments down. That's not protected. All right. Freedom of religion. Okay. And last but not least, freedom of petition to redress grievances to your government. Now, why do I bring this up? Because it is that important. It involves everything we do as resellers, as human beings, as fathers, as grandfathers. It means everything. You got people here now wanting to destroy it. You got people in high positions wanting to destroy it, and we're not going to stand for it. No, we're not. And we got some laughing faces, and you're right. But you know what? Even the dumbest thing gets to be said, and we hear a lot of it. Really, not that I am arguing, however, I've been interested in what determines press. I would like a clear definition. Press is any American who wants to go out and be press. You don't have to be, if you've got like a tyrannical police department and they say, "What are you doing here?" "Well, I'm filming you in the course of your duties. I'm press." "Well, show me your credentials." "Well, there are no credentials." The credentials is the First Amendment to the Constitution that allows freedom of the press. This was done to keep us from where this country's going right now, so people can go out and fight back. They're uncovering all kind of corruption, just basic humans with a YouTube channel or a Rumble channel or whatever. They're able to turn this stuff upside down because they have the right. And when they get their rights violated, these people are taking them to court, suing the pants off of them. You don't have to defund police. No, you just got to audit the police. And millions of people are seeing this now. It's become a wave. Just check First Amendment audits on YouTube. Just check that. I follow them all the time. All right, guys, I'm not going to stick on this because it's not what we do here, but we are not going to whistle past the graveyard on this channel. It's too important. Right, Glenn?
That's right.
Yes. Press was originally anyone with a paper press because the king wanted to. Yeah, well, see, there's no more kings. That's why we left England. And I believe we even have a New England here. 1776. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, I feel very good because I have to say those things. I'm compelled. I have to do it. And I will. Now, on to that. Now, we're almost at 12:30, but we always want to start off with a joke of the week. So I'm going to do that. Thanks, Eric. I knew you would appreciate this. It's one of the reasons I really started following your channel, beside the fact that I think you put out great content. You put out great content. But when I saw him wearing a Trump hat, I was like, this guy's he's my man. Yeah, that's right. He wants this country to maintain and to be great for his grandkids.
That's right.
And me too. And all of us. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. So we're going to do a joke of the week, and we're going to exercise our. Now there are differences. Well, I don't want to get into the sidebars of it right now. It would take too long. No great content, Craig says. I don't know, man. I watched you dig out a storage unit one time. It looked good to me. I didn't see you break anything though, and if you uncover, I don't condone anybody just breaking something that's good. No, don't ever do that. But if you get into a tub that it's just junk, I like to see a little fire and brimstone involved in that. Toss that sucker aside and treat it like a rag doll. You ask yourself, what is he talking about? I don't know. I just want to, when I watch these videos, I want to laugh too. That's right. I'm finding lots of jewelry treasures, Harry. How's your hunt go? Oh, hell yeah. Jewelry. Yes, that's where it's at. And Harry's been killing it. That's right. Now, Harry, see if you can laugh at this.
An old man is at his bedside praying when his wife says, "What are you doing?" "I'm praying for guidance," replies the man. "Just pray for stiffness," says the wife, "and I'll guide it, dumbass."
I choked Glenn up on that one. Oh, shoot. Oh, snap. All right, we'll do it. Last week we got so screwed up and everything went bad. I think all we did was jokes. I'm only going to do a few a week, but last week's live stream was the worst that we've ever. I've said that before, but honestly, last week's was a cluster. We only got 68 views last week. And I'm like, and we didn't deserve that. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's share the screen. And here we go. Now, before we get started in that, there's one other element to this. All right. It's time.
It's time to find you a storage unit in your area.
Just your zip code. Maybe say if you want a large locker, you don't care if you got furniture, you want to look for a banger, you don't care, you just want to see what's available. Let us know your zip code and we will get into it. But first, before we get those, Glenn, just keep an eye out for any zip codes.
Will do.
And I'm going to go into here. I want to show you what I'm dealing with locally here right now. Okay. You see this? It's $20, sells in 2 days. Look at that pile of crap. I mean, you got a Christmas tree and a loose muffin pan. I mean, one piece of cheap furniture. There's a warning flag right there. See, piles of clothes not in a bag, stuff strewn in there. You got your basic fake bags here. I'm sure these are. Look at this crap in there. You see, I'm not really going to do anything with something like that. That's a waste of time unless you see some good items in there. Because I really don't want to fiddle around with a lot of $2 items here, okay? I really want to get something. I want to get a lot of items that are at least, I don't know, at least $20 or more, at least. All right. That unit's not going to have it. There might be a few. Would I buy this unit for $30 on the next bid if I didn't have anything else and I hadn't bought one in a month of Sundays maybe? And then I'd probably be mad at myself. So I don't know. So anyway. So let's check out what else is available for this guy. And just know that I would rather be looking for you guys. Okay? Because I can do this anytime. All right, that's in Florida. So let's go. We'll go into my zip code. We'll go into a 5-mile radius, which is all I need to do here. I'll show you the map. So I'm kind of in the middle of all this right here. So I've got 4 facilities in my 5-mile radius right now. So one of them right here. This is on Beulah Church. Okay. All right. This one's $30, sells in 2 days. I've seen it, and I'm really thinking it's not really that good. I mean, okay, you got a little bitty shop back here. That's $25. Okay. That picture sucks. That picture really sucks, which is good and bad. But what else are you going to see here? Not really sure. That chair there is probably nothing. All right, let's keep looking because we haven't given up yet. Now, what's that? I don't know. Does it look like money? Well, who knows what's in there? But the only way you can profile it is to look at everything else. And what are we seeing here? I see a turd. Well, it could be a dollar bill. I mean, but you know, we're not looking for dollar bills. We're looking for some good items that leads to other good items. We're not seeing it yet. Okay. All right. So to me, this one's it's not reaching out to me. It's not saying, look, you got a Dollar Tree basket right there. Okay. It's telling me, leave me alone. Do not buy me if you want to do really well. Now, that doesn't mean that this unit couldn't have gold jewelry in it. It doesn't mean that, but you got to profile them to the best of your ability. And really, you can't buy them all. You can try. Light bulbs. Oh, good God. Looks like a kid wrote it. Yeah, I've got I'm a storage auction buyer, so I've got enough light bulbs to last me till 2086 if I can make it that long, which I won't. Yeah. So I'm not going to dwell on this one anymore. So let's see what else is over there. Now, here's one that I really like, but I don't want to buy it because I'll tell you why. I love furniture, but this is only got furniture.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. Now, 410 for all this furniture is a really good deal, but it's going to be more than that. But I would buy this if there was like at least a dozen or more boxes in there. But the fact that there's nothing but furniture in here, okay, I could buy this. Say I could get it for 500. I could maybe make a couple $100 on this. It's not worth the time and the trouble at that point because there's no mystery here. You see what I'm saying, Glenn?
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't mean it's not a good unit. It's not one that you're going to hit. Okay, I think everybody knows what I mean there. I have bought these before when I've had bunches of other stuff, but right now I'm just looking for the. I don't think there's going to be anything in any of these. It's just the furniture. You'll make a little bit of money on it. That's all. So that's not what I'm looking for right now. But it's a good unit. But not all good units are the ones you want. If you're really looking for grandma's jewelry, man, I don't think it's going to be in there. Okay, what's this crap? I haven't even seen this one yet. Oh, it's at Lighthouse. I will never go back there. They don't have anybody on the site. It took me 11 days to get my deposit back, and I'm never going back there. And it's 20 miles from here.
Yeah, that's a crock.
I mean, you got like a truck transmission here, I guess. I mean, there's probably money in here, but this isn't something I want to get involved with. I think you got an engine hoist here, it's probably not bad. It's probably got some decent tools in it, but that's not what I'm looking for. I don't think you're going to find any jewelry in there. I don't really. Anyway, I'm going to pass. All right, $70. What's here? I don't even know why I'm looking at this facility. I'm just showing you examples. It looks like a headboard. See, this one's, you got 2 tubs, chair, Christmas. When you start getting into the Christmas stuff, there's some mystery tubs over here. And then you got this boy right here. Look at that thing just flipping you the bird right there. It's nasty too. Look at that. You got some mold on it right there. Look at the mold. You see that? That's mold. Mildew. Yeah, you can for 70. Now, you know what? I wouldn't go here because I don't like this place. But if it was in a better location, I still wouldn't buy it. I'm not feeling it. And I don't trust that facility. So let's move on. Daggone it, these gnats are back. Damn it, Glenn, you brought gnats in here. Damn it. Ooh, I got that one. That's a good one. Damn it, there's another one. There, I killed my microphone. There it is. Oh. Now look at what you done. All right. Let's find something else. Is anybody asking yet?
No, not yet.
All right, well, we're going to look for you then. We're going to just try to find somebody a unit here. Mine were sucking is what I was showing you. But I'm still hopefully going to get one this coming week. And I do have a really good one coming out tomorrow. So let's just go back to that 5-mile radius. And let's move up the line to here. Okay, Bardstown Road. I have bought some good ones over here. All right, what do we got here? It sells in 2 days. It's only $20. Oh, this is, I was going to look for you, wasn't I? Okay, I will next. I've got myself all screwed up here. All right, you got a paint sprayer. It's not bad. I might look at this later. I said I wanted to look for you. I just made a mistake. I can own up to that. Okay, you're at 90, excuse me, 93308. And we'll take all that out. And how many miles you want to do, Glenn? 25 or 50?
25.
Okay. I took out the manager special. See, it's gone. Here's one that could be good. It's only 70 bucks. Okay, now you've got a box here. You got another box here. Looks good. There's something in that box. What's all this though? Hey, you know what?
There's some mystery.
There is. What are these big Easter eggs? I don't know what that is, but there's enough mystery here. And look, these mirrors are brand new. See you know what this is? There's probably a lot of new stuff in here, man.
Yeah.
It's saying snowboards, basketball goal, and swimming pool, but I'm not seeing any of that stuff, unless that's what this box is. What's that? Let's look at some more pictures. Yeah. Okay, what's in this box? Lifetime. There's a Lifetime in there. I mean, this could be a good unit, Glenn. Could be.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye on it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got a lot of new product here. It's not probably a gold unit, but it could be a cash unit. That's something to look at. It's under $100. Sells in 4 days. Yeah, okay. See if there's any other angle. We'd like to know what this is. Is that a swimming pool? Yeah, that's a swimming pool.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently it's all in the box because you can see when they open this up. I think it's probably in there. I don't know what that would cost though. I really don't. Wait a minute. Unless I can see a brand. It's Best. I can't tell. I can't read it. They got a label over it. Okay. There's one possibility. And it's Daryl's again. Here's a couple here we'll look at. All right, you got here. This is only $60 right now. It sells on the 25th. Today is the 21st. Looks like you got a big toolbox here. Garbage can. What's in this tub? Random. Ooh, a dusty old something or other. Okay. All right. So far, I'm not turned off yet. Oh, you've got, all right. These are older. I have Toy Story, Wizard of Oz. These are old VHS. Some of those old titles can be good. Some of them, especially the old horror ones. What's that right there? Huh. Looks like a little thing of brass. Not sure what that is. Could be some brass things there. A little bit of money. Let's find some better pictures here. Let's see. Okay, that's like an old vintage clock. That's a good indicator there could be more vintage items in the back, because especially with the VHSs. Yeah, we're going to need a better picture. Okay. You can at least see that there's boxes in the back. No big heavy items that I can see. Now they have looked at them, but people will go in and out of their units.
Yeah.
And it's only $60. So I mean, that's something you could look at. And then you got all those tools in the toolbox. I mean, you got $200 to $300 over here, and that's being very low.
Yeah, that's conservative.
Yeah. And so that's another one to keep track of. And if you're interested, there's a little stand with Yeah, I mean, that's a few dollars in itself. It'll all add up here, I think. If you can get it for the right price. Okay, that's all the pictures there are. All right, what else was there? Okay, we looked at that. That was good. This one looks pretty good. I really do like this one. It's a 10 by 10. It's packed and stacked and all that, as the lady on Storage Wars used to say. And you got some oak clawfoot furniture. This is very good. Very good. See the clawfoot?
Yeah, it looks like
Tiger oak.
there's furniture and mystery boxes.
Yes, this is a good locker with the potential of being a banger and a whole household. Yes, I'm liking the clues early here. You got some lights, big lights, lanterns, or home lighting, outdoor lighting, what it looks like, or porch lighting. Not sure, but they're probably worth some money. I really like this furniture. Could be more in the back. I like this. All right, what's that? Not sure what that is. It says hutch, table, and mirrors. That's a terrible description. All right, we can do better. All right, there's something back here there that's going to be some money. I don't know what it is exactly because that's the back of it. It looks like money.
You never know the drawers.
Yeah, and this is another piece right here. It almost looks like it could be a trunk. Something else on top of it. I'm not sure. Seeing more money back there. Tubs, boxes. Oh yeah, there's oh good Lord, Glenn. This has got all kind of. It's a 10 by 10 with a $100 deposit. Sells in 4 days. There's something here that you could delve into. And
Yeah,
it's
I like this locker.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that because this one's got some potential. Let's catch all the clues we can. Okay, that's Valentine V-Day stuff in there. Okay. They got so much stuff in there, they got put pressure on this and it split the side of it. It's going to be chock full of stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pack 10 by 10.
Yeah, this is a good unit. I think you know if you can get this $300 or less, my God, that'd be a banger for that price. Yeah. So that's something to watch out for. All right, let's see what else is there. That one's good. That one's good. You got 3 choices so far.
Yeah, there's 3 good ones.
And this one's $50. Let's look at this. This is in Bakersfield. Okay, what's in here? I'm not sure what this is. Oh, that's some kind of a little, oh, I don't know if it's in there. I don't know. Let's look. Okay, this isn't good. This is a baby carrier. That's scary. But then you got a fish tape right here, which you've used to fish conduits or walls to run cable. I used to use that in a job I had, so I know all about fish tapes. I don't know what's 10H. Okay, there's you can see the running man right here, the jumping man. That's this is a Jordan shoe box. So are the shoes in there? That could be good. And here you got a that looks like a pop-up or a tent or something of that nature. A little bit of money there. Looks like a lot of tools there. So you got tools, stuff. It's a hodgepodge of things. And it's only $50. So I mean, I don't like this sitting there. I gotta admit that.
I like that third one the best.
Yeah. So I mean, but you've got a little bit better. Yeah, it even says fish tape right here.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting, I know that, but I was already saying I didn't know it said that. But
even the first 2 are good options also.
You got that right. I like them. Okay, I like that one the most because it's got the most potential. This one here, it looks like a nice profit unit. Oh, we just sold some more stuff from that $1,200 unit with all the furniture. And she overpaid. She paid $5 more than what we asked. We asked 55. She dropped us $60.
Cool.
And then last week we sold a chair from that $1,200 unit. We got 500 for that. So things are rough. We still sell it. That unit has been a banger, and it continues to sell stuff. We continue to sell stuff out of that. Let's see. Did we look at this? Okay. Uh, okay. What in the world? I thought I was looking at scaffolding. That's not what that is. Oh, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it yet. Convince me otherwise. Looks like you got a whole patio set of outdoor furniture here in the back.
Yeah.
That's not too thrilling, but oh, I do like this whiskey barrel. That's probably $100 bill right there.
Yeah.
See that whiskey barrel? That's nice.
We bought a 10 by 20 about 10 years ago that was full of iron patio furniture.
Did you get good price for it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's all that was in it. That's back when we had the store. So
Yeah. Well, this one's got that, and it's all got the cushions and everything. Looks like a floral design on it. I think that would sell pretty good. It's saying there's a conference table, racks, table, stereo equipment. I think the other ones might be better, but we're just looking at it. You got a dolly here. And there's a shock back there. This isn't a bad little unit.
no,
I
it's
think
not.
the other one might be better, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, there's more furniture. This could have anything in it.
Yeah.
It's only $80. Of course, the price right now doesn't make any difference, unless it was super high already. But this is no big deal at all. What it's at right now. And there's a lot of dust in here. I'm seeing enough dust. Look, that's black, but
Yeah.
it's gray from dust. I think.
At least there's a few options for a change.
Yeah, I mean, this is as good as it's looked for you in a while here.
Yeah.
So let's ride the wave while we're on it. Okay, let's look at this little tiny little dine and dasher. All right, you got a little love seat and cushions there. No big deal. You got about a 40-inch TV. No big deal. You got a little cute little trunk here. Wonder what's in that. Yeah, I mean, this would be a great unit for $50.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got bags here with corners. That means they're not just clothes. These things can contain really good things or crap. That's the beauty of it all. That little thing right there just intrigues me. And then you got what's in this box here, tub. Oh, I'm seeing clothes. I'm seeing jeans there. And then that's a little, I don't know what the thing is. Not sure. So it's something. There's a better shot of the. Is that a part of a sectional though? I think that's part of a sectional. They don't have the rest of it. See, it only has one arm on it.
Yeah, I see that.
They were using it as their couch.
Yeah.
They were probably using this as their coffee table right here. Who knows? It's a nice little container. It's probably worth about $15, $20. You got all these bags in here. It's an interesting little $50 unit. I don't think this piece is going to help you though.
No.
And that's a negative. And there's a computer monitor there, I believe. See what else there is. So you got a few. Yeah, that one looks terrible, but I'm seeing something. I want to see if that's it. Nope, that's just. It had a kind of a look of a jewelry box from a distance, but it's not. That's full of books, um, bed sheets, and stuff like that. That looks like a laundry basket. Yeah, this one's not any good. I mean, books, hats, wicker basket. I mean, that doesn't do anything to get you motivated. So what's in the back? A hat box, some U-Haul boxes, and bags. Yeah, you'd have to get that one pretty cheap. Mm-mm-mm. I'm not feeling this one. Uh, yeah, $50 unit maybe. God damn it! I got that sucker. Got him. It's like you kill one and then here comes three more. I had them under control and eliminated, and they're back. Yeah, this one sucks, Glenn. All right, I'm gonna come back if nobody's answered yet.
Sky Warrior put his zip in.
Okay, great. All right, so let's do that. So you've got a few to look at, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, what's Sky Warriors?
It's 46706.
46706. And let's go to I guess we'll give him 25 to start. Okay, well, let's take out this crap. Do it again. There we go. Let's see. This sells tomorrow. Let's see what's in this pile right here. There's going to be a few others. U-Store self-storage in Coliseum. Or Coliseum. Is that a city or a facility? I'm not sure. Anyway, this one sucks. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. I mean, it's got strong clothes all over the place. It's like a bicycle over here upside down. This is junk, man. Why are they? Okay, what am I missing? There has to be something over here. Is that a good bike or what? Well, too bad. He's probably thinking, man, this unit sucks. And he'd be kind of right. There's another bike over here. That does nothing for me, man. Let's look for another one. Okay, we'll look at this. Since it's selling tomorrow, it's not too bad. You got a mattress and box. No, is that a mattress or a mattress and box spring? I can't tell. You got a washer dryer. There's about $300 right there. Exercise equipment. That's like a leg workout bench. There's probably $80 there. There's going to be more than $500 laying around in this unit, but it depends on if you want the heavy items or not.
Yeah.
And I believe this. What is that? That's something. That's more exercise machine stuff right here. Holy mackerel, what is that? This could be some really good stuff in here, actually.
Yeah, it can be expensive.
Yeah, that stuff is not cheap. And just because I believe that's going to be to me, that looks like a box spring to me. I can't really tell. Now, that's a freaking mattress right there. All right, let's get some better. It's saying washer dryer, $300 there. Tires, bed, workout equipment, totes, fan, boxes, personal effects. He's probably like, I want this shit. Well, let's just do our due diligence here and see what. There's a big old fan there. Okay. He's probably not liking it, but we'll do our due diligence. Can't tell if the tires in the back have rims. That's very important. Can't see the tread on them. Okay, here you might be able to. They look a little worn. And they look like truck tires. Not sure. Yeah, we'll look for another one, but yeah, we got washer dryer there. I'd be interested just because of that, because I could sell them real. That'd be like $300 pretty quick, as long as they work. But usually when they're in pairs, they kind of do it. Oh, it's ridiculous. Ooh, this is a good picture. It's lit up. Oh, there's more. Yeah, there's all kind of exercise equipment. Yeah, there's big ticket items in here. So, I mean, I might like that on another kind of day, but being that it sells tomorrow, you get that for $200. You probably make 400 on the unit. Just as it's only got a $50 deposit. It's the 10 by 15. Let's look for something a little more. I don't know. Just let's look for something else. All right, here we go. This is a 5 by 10. Sells in 4 days. Okay, it's got this rolling. It looks like a gaming chair. See how that goes? So that could mean a couple of things. And you got this nice duffel bag here. Don't know what's in there. And then you got another type bag that looks like it could be a female involved in this, which could be a good thing. And you got a box here, some wood furniture here that looks good. Looks broy-hillish right there. I'm telling you, don't sleep on these kind. There could be some good things here. And it's only $20. We need more clues, though. What's that? Lumo stunt. What the hell is that? Don't know. Piece of skanky bedding. You can throw that away. I like that bag, though. Gotcha. Tired of these. All right. All right. Let's look for one more clue here. Okay, there's a glass top, so there's another piece of. It looks like a patio table, possibly. This looks good. This is a dresser. Probably contents of said dresser here. Could be anything in this box. Or there's still stuff in it, which I like. Okay, what kind of? Ooh, that's like a wide, but this one up to the wall glass. I think that's an indoor table. That's probably $60 right there. Yeah, it's a nice little unit.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a nice little unit. Trying to find you an extra little clue. If you could look into this bag right here, get up real close, spot something that looks jewelry-ish, then you can get excited. And down in the floor over here in this back corner, you can't see anything, but there's something there. You won't know what it is until you buy it. I wouldn't fault anybody for buying this unit. It's an indoor unit. You can tell by the floor transition. These kind, and there's 2 bags. I like those. Coffee. Oh, here we go. There we go. Tubs. Fort Wayne. This one is a 6 foot wide by 10 foot deep. It says household furniture, microwave, and clothing, but I like the fact that there's tubs.
Yeah.
And then this looks like a media center here. These sell around here for like $50. And microwave, tubs. Don't know what's in this bag right here. That's interesting. And here is probably another $100. If that's an air conditioner there. think that's what it is, but I can. There's something else on top of it that looks good. Big old vac. Looks like there's a couch in the back. That's probably 100 to 150 bucks. More tubs. This is a good unit. 15 feet back. It goes. There's all kind of stuff you can't see back here. Nobody else can see it either. See what we can see. Dark pictures. Can't really glean much from this. Okay, what's this? Looks like either a chair or an ottoman turned on its side. Cushions look okay. That picture doesn't help much. You're there. Okay, what do I estimate this unit to be worth? Let's see. Well, at least 500. Not that I would bid that much. I would only bid in the 2 range at the highest, really. But I think at that you would at least double your money there. And there's always a chance for hidden treasure. You know, every unit has potential for that. Okay, that what this was. That's a one big air conditioning unit. That's I think that's what that is. Okay. What else? Huh. Almost clicked on. What the hell? We'll click on. That is looks like a twin headboard for a twin size bed. Little people will buy these for their kids, and you can probably, we got the whole rails and everything, maybe 50 bucks on those. Yeah, it's looking real good, but it's only 30 bucks. But I don't like this washer here because it's got rust on it. So that might like be a $50 washer or something like, those kind. If they work, you can still sell them, but you're not going to get much. Unless you can clean it all up. Oh, this one sucks, man. I like that. Just mattressy. All right, let's click on this one, then I'll come back and see who else. Okay, all right. This one's in Fort Wayne. It's 40 bucks. Sells in 4 days. You got a smoker here. You got a dresser there. You got big ladder right here. That's paint. They got paint all over it. Doesn't matter. You can still sell it. Like a freaking birdhouse, but that's not what that is. Some kind of a wagon right there. A little bit of rust on that. Yeah, not a great unit. There's a little bit of money in here. I'm not feeling this one though. I mean, this would be the kind of unit you'd want to buy if you needed this ladder.
Yeah.
If you needed this ladder, and then that would give you a tactical advantage, because let's say you're going to have to go out and buy a ladder like that, and it's $100. Well, that means if you get this locker for $100, you get it for free. You see why I think that way? That's how I look at those.
Yeah.
And then another ladder up here. So that's one to think about it. To gain it, that's what I did a how-to video on gaining tactical advantage in a storage unit. And seeing an item there that you need, that you're going to end up buying anyway, there. Then anything you find in here is all rebate items, or profit items, usage profit. You can buy these storage units. You don't even have to be a reseller to buy it, but you do have to sell some of the stuff. So I guess technically you'd be a reseller. And then if you like the way that went, maybe you want to do more, It beats working for somebody else if you can pull it off and you can make enough do it. But it's if you're going to do this for a living, you got to work every day, man. I mean, 7 days a week, really.
Yeah.
You know, but I would only do that is if you love it. You know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just flapping my gums. But yeah, that one I'm not even going to click on, or am I? Oh, let's click on it. What the heck, right? Okay, what do we got here? We got a Red Bull cooler. Okay, you got a $40 Red Bull cooler. What else is in here? A busted dollhouse. Looks like a busted chair that used to maybe be on a hydraulic. It's not there no more. This is a turd right here. Unless you want that. They're calling that a salon chair, but there's no way that's complete. It looks like it's missing something very important.
Missing the base or something.
It's missing the hydraulic system. I mean, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So I would not buy, if you could get this see, somebody bid $10 on this because they want this. They either want to use it, keep it, or sell it. And if somebody bids, they'll probably let it go. That's what I'm thinking is going on there. All right, let me come in and chat for a while and get caught up. There's 39 comments. I'm going to engage everybody here. All right, let's go back where we was. And okay. Marketplace, I've killed it 2 days in a row. And yeah, we were there. Okay, Patrick wants to get back on target. He likes really smelly girl farts. And to you ladies, there is a market for it. Yeah, there is. Patrick even tried to sell a fart on eBay. They farted in a jar, but they took it down.
Hey, Mark, you still have Locker Fox.
Oh yeah, you can kind of see us talking over there, but you can't see. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I hear you. You right. There you go. Is that better? There we go. Sorry about that. That's good information, Glenn. Thank you. Oh, yeah, David, I'm praying for you, buddy. I hope everything goes well. Yeah, I hope your chemo goes well, and you got people that care about you here, man. So good luck with that, and I'll always support you, man. And awesome, Harry. Yeah, that's tough having to do stuff like that, man. Eric says my hat has hurt my channel. Hey, it hasn't hurt your channel. Let me show you something, Eric. Let's see if I can find an example. It didn't hurt your channel. Do you really care what somebody who they don't care about the country or anything? Do you really care if they're watching you or not? I don't give a crap about people that just want to see destruction and anarchy and communism. Why would anybody want that?
Or they're just plain stupid. There's a lot of those too.
I mean, I was stupid too when I was a Democrat when I was younger.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah, I mean, but when you grow up, you got to put all that crap away and think about more than just yourself.
Yeah.
Some people don't care outside of themselves. And it just that's like, I'm going to try to show you an example of what I did here with probably the guy that can save this country. Let's see. Do I have an example of our background we used? Yeah, watch this, Eric. I was trying to get Larry to help me with my keyboard. The one that I slammed a pie in my face 2 weeks ago. Do you remember that? Did you see the background of that? One more time. I was trying to get Larry to help me with my keyboard. The one that I slammed a pie in my face 2 weeks ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I got freaking pie in it, dude. And all of a sudden, and that's funny. Your post was right there on it, Eric. Did you see that? How big of a coincidence was that? It was on. I was trying to get Larry to help me with my keyboard. The one that I slammed a pie in my face 2 weeks ago. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I got freaking pie in it, dude. And all of a sudden my keys were sticking. And Larry's saying, well, just pull the keys out. Well, I was trying to get the keys out of this thing. And here it is. You see this? And then this key, it flew out. And then my cats were batting it around. Daggone thing. There. How about that? Now look at what you've done. So now look at what he did.
He tried it.
Larry, damn it. Now you made me break my keyboard. Now look at what you've done.
Jennifer thought she said she thought you were going to take your eye out.
Why would I do that? I got 4 of them. I'm not going to give up one of them. So, Eric, the point of this being, did you notice my backdrop? I don't care. Do I really care about what somebody would think that wants anarchy, Antifa, monuments destroyed, totally anarchy and communism? Do I care about them? No. I don't give a flying F. And I don't care if they're watching me. I don't care. But yes, I understand that. But they're just numbers. I was trying to get Larry to help me with my key. Damn it, now look at what you made me do, Glenn. All right, now I've lost my train of thought. I lost my page here. Now I blinked myself out. Oh, here we go. Now I lost myself. Okay, yeah, that reminds me, I need to get one of those hats. Yeah, I might get one. That's right. Yeah. Locker Lunatics, I just joined your channel. Or what? Oh, yeah, we got you one, Eric. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. We can all band together and do the right thing right here every Sunday at American Storage Hunters. Follow our fellow compadres out there speaking the good stuff. That's right. And we just got you sub. That's beautiful. I love it. Thank you, Harry. Locker. Yeah. Wild man. I can be. Hey, Todd, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hopefully you're considering buying a storage unit one of these days. I'd love to see you get a storage unit, man. But how would you do that, man? If you bought a storage unit and you would only going to show your arm in the video, would you go through there? Here, this is my arm. It's going to pick out this button. I'm just messing with you, man. Just messing with you. We like to laugh here, man. You know, that's, yeah. Nightmare mess. Yeah. Nightmares can be a mess. Oh, that one lot. Yeah, some units, you know, can be really irritating when you get in there. You're like, oh my God, why did I buy this? Yeah. Eric's got to get back to work. Have a great, hey, Eric, I appreciate you swinging in, sir. And, you know, we love it when you come in here, my man. Have a great day. And we will see you. Looks like it was rifled through. Yeah, I mean, those, yeah. So in those kind, you just bid on what you can see, you know, or not at all. Good luck at work. Yes. There we go. Furniture looks like a set unit. Yeah, those can be very pricey. Ooh. Not sure what she's referring to. Probably that locker. Yeah, going to lay down, not feeling. I'm sorry, man. I hope you feel better, my friend. Yeah, we're always to be on your side here at American Storage Hunters, and we respect what you do, my man. And we look for Sky Warrior. Vandy. Hey, when you call yourself Vandy, does that have anything to do with Vanderbilt?
I think that's the county he lives in, Mark.
okay, because I mean, I watch basketball, you know, Kentucky basketball, and we play a team in you know, in Tennessee, you know, Vanderbilt's in Tennessee. They're in our conference. I was just curious if it was related to Vanderbilt, but anyway, yeah. Glenn can host a swimming party. He could, or he could. I think Glenn would probably sell it though.
Yeah.
But that would be fun. LOL. The toolbox, yeah, that's the thing that, you know, it all depends on how good the tools are in there. But usually the box you can get anywhere from one to 200 for a box like that, and especially if some even much more than that. Ooh, I sold a box like that was black one time that was stuffed with tools for $800. I sold it on a Facebook Marketplace. The guy came out and paid me exactly what I asked for it. $800 cash for that. That was sweet. Kitchen, yes, vintage kitchen clocks. Yeah, she saw it. I noticed that sitting there too. We love that stuff here. Antique and vintage items. Sometimes we keep them and use them. Maybe use them for years, and then later find something else or get tired of it, and we switch it out. Then we'll sell that one, get a new unit, and then you know we find more stuff, and you know we switch up every now and then. Yeah. A power box. I don't recall, but could be. Sucks. Yeah, he said it sucks. I thought, yeah, we looked at a few that did suck. How is everyone doing? I can't complain. Doing good here, man. I hope you are too, Andy. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you laughed at least once while here, because I tell myself, if you don't laugh every day, you're doing something wrong. See, then we got a bee flying. Yeah, showing me. Yeah, I wouldn't hurt a bee, man, but these gnats I don't give a crap about a gnat. Relaxing after grocery. Yeah, I got to do that tomorrow. I got to go to, we shop at Myers. I quit doing Kroger because they're stupid. Got into it one day with an old guy back during that bioweapon that China released on it. And I went into the grocery store. I was getting my groceries. This guy got a mask on. Why don't you put your mask on? I said, no, I ain't wearing it. That's stupid. I said, you got one on. What do you care? If it works, what do you worry? What do you care about? Now you got to wear a mask. I said, if you're worried about that, just put two on there, man. What's the difference? I want to breathe. Obviously, you haven't been breathing. I didn't say all this, but I was thinking all this stuff. I basically was about ready to go rounds with this clown. He's probably my age. And we're too old to get into that stuff. But I'm not going to have somebody come up to me and discuss my attire with me. Unless they're a friend or somebody that knows me well enough to get into that. But if some jerk come up to me, you got to put the mask on. What law is that, my man? Point out a law or a statute. Couldn't do it. I said, well, I was thinking more than I was saying because I really didn't want to toss hands. Something I haven't done in maybe 40 years. I didn't want to do that in there. That wasn't a good idea. But I came back to the store for a while, and then I realized then they did something that was woke. You know, everything woke turns to shit.
Yeah.
So I mean, everything that woke touches turns to shit. Absolutely, 100% every single time. So I don't buy Budweiser beer. I don't shop at Target. Now I don't shop at Kroger. Anybody else want to join that? Okay, I have my rant there. Thank you for listening. Sky Warrior said he used to flip washers and dryers many years ago. Yes, that's because there's money in them. That's right. And whenever I see a storage unit, it's got a nice washer and dryer in it. I'm in. I know that right there, I've got $300 cash to bid with. When I'm looking at a washer dryer, I'm like, that's 300 bucks in my pocket to bid with on this unit. That's how I look at it. You can do this the right way, and you can literally be invincible on these units if you've got a little bit of money and you're not going to let it go until there's an absolute price. You're like, okay, this guy's an idiot. They can have it. Take them up to that point. I've even gone past the idiot mark knowing somebody was going to bid anyway and just bid them up. I could just tell that, I'm not trying to run anybody up, but when somebody's in there messing with me like that, I'm sorry. They're messing with me. I'm sorry. That's my attitude towards it. I'm scouting for trees. I like trees too. But what am I missing here? Scouting for trees. I'm not sure what you mean, Andy, but that's cool. Nice. That's exciting. I'm missing it.
Yeah.
Ladders. Yeah, they are, man. Yeah, well, the problem with that salon chair, Scott Warrior, it didn't have a base.
Yeah.
Where was it gonna? I mean, maybe it would have sold as parts, but that would have been a tough sale, man. That unit, the only thing I saw in there was that little cooler back there with the advertising on it. Maybe worth $40. That was it. I mean, I might have paid $10 for the, but then you still got to get rid of that crap, the other crap. Unless you can sell that for parts. That's the only thing I can think of. Mark messing with my modus operandi. There's many ways to do this, man. Well, yeah, I'll tell you how we do it. And yeah, there's a way to do everything. Everybody's got their own style, their own personality, and their own way of doing things, but we're all out for the same thing. We all want to be happy and make money, and right. And did we ever look for Andy?
No, he just put his zip on right when we went into the chats.
Okay, well, we'll go in there and look for you here, and then we'll get back into the chat. Okay, I got 2 more posts. I'll go ahead and go into those, and I'm going to star Andy's. And Todd said, yeah, I would surely buy storage it, but have no need as I get tons of inventory to sell from other sources. The only thing I would say to that is, how many of those sources do you buy an item and find gold inside of it that you didn't know that this? Once that happens to you, you're addicted for life, and especially when you start finding lots of that's got $10,000 worth of gold jewelry in it. How is that not addictive, man? So,
and the mystery part of it.
Oh my God, it's so addictive, man. Oh. Yeah, Harry's done well on Marketplace too. That's where we sell most of our stuff. All right, we got some dog parking. Okay, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to star that one. We'll go, we're going to look up 49337. So we want to go, well, crap, Mark, you got to present this gnat is going to die here in a minute. He doesn't fly away. I'm telling you, I'm warning him. I'm not messing around today. All right, we're going to look for Andy. What did I say that was? Oh, here it is. 49337. Okay, yeah, there's that thing. Yeah, see, look, it's a pink salon chair and it doesn't have a base. What are you going to do? Set that on the ground and it's going to sit there? I don't think so. Maybe it's behind it. But I wouldn't count on it. All right. Now I forgot again. 49338.
49337.
49337. Okay, that makes a big difference. I think he has to go. We got to go to like 50 miles for him to find a unit. Okay, well, we didn't take out these crappy ones here. Let's take out the lean or the non-leans. Okay, pictures in there below, but it sells tomorrow, so we're going to look. It's $110, which is really nothing when it comes to storage units. Um, okay, we got at least 5 pictures here. This one's hard to see anything, but you can see how much stuff's in it here. Looks like a total, like a household. Could be an apartment, though. You always want to determine is it could be an apartment or a home. So you always want to find the ones that are homes over apartments if you can, or even if you can tell. Okay. Saying mattress, box springs, lamps, office furniture, computer screen, army, backpack, boxes, dresser, which is better than a safe, bags full of items, and shelving. All good stuff. The pictures here kind of suck, though, but I'm seeing some potential good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a bad locker.
This is, if we could get a picture that shows anything, this is going to be a potential banger, man. Okay, and they're smart. They shop at Meijer, not Kroger. Okay. Now, there's nothing wrong if any of y'all are going to Kroger. I understand, but I've had an experience here that I prefer nobody would have to go through again. I don't want nobody coming up to me and talking to me that way.
Yeah, we don't have a Kroger here, but we have a Target, so I won't go to Target anymore.
I don't go there anymore.
No.
Once I just won't do it. I won't support that. And start messing with kids stuff. I'm not going to get into it, but all right. I mean, this is a great looking. Yeah, but the pictures suck. Let me see if I can get. What is this? Oh, it's a 50-inch Vizio TV box. Now that TV could actually be in the unit somewhere. We don't know that though, so we can't count on that. But I just think this is a good unit. Look at this. That's like a big old army backpack. So you kind of can figure out what's in there, but you don't know what's in there. These pictures are all, everything's like shadows, right? I can't see any. It just looks all black. And that's a good thing, really. And that's a Sealy mattress. My God, there's like $1,000 mattress right there. and something's in here that's expensive. I can't put a finger on. I'm seeing what looks like electronics back here, but I can't. Oh, I like this unit. Nobody can really tell what's in it.
That may be a good thing.
It is. I mean, just remember, if you can see everything, so can everybody else. So what I would do here, it's a 10 by 11, a little bigger than a 10 by 10. So with that knowledge in tow, me personally, I like the way the unit looks. I like the fact that you can't really tell what's in there. I'd be in the 420 range.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. And from there, I would still possibly not drop out. It depends on how I feel at the time or what my backups might be. But I like the way this looks. I think this could be a banger. That's just my own personal opinion. And we're looking for Andy here. He's a trucker, so I'm sure he's got a truck. That's right. Look at all this stuff in there, Andy. Look at that. I'm smelling money. There's a big old piece of furniture right there. It's probably $80 sitting right there. Oh, Lord. What else we got going here? A dustpan. No, that's what it looks like. I guess it's a blown up dustpan. Wow. Okay. I like this flag cushion. It almost looks like a flag. Just remember, they spent a lot of money on that mattress. If it doesn't have any stains on it, you can definitely sell it. Yeah, this is all blended together. I like the mystery here. I'd buy it. I'd take a chance. I wouldn't worry about I wouldn't worry. I would just go for it. I do that sometimes. I go for, I'm seeing enough to just go. Any more clues would be helpful. There's something red down here I'd like to. Okay, what is it? P-A-C-K, pack out. That looks like a big toolbox. Or pack out. I gotta at least see if I can get a clue. Pack out. This could be a critical clue. Okay, this is what it is. Milwaukee pack outs. I'm going to show you what's in there. I got to come out of this stop screen. I got to present, share screen. Here's what's in there, Andy. These. It's a Milwaukee pack out. These are toolboxes. They're $530, and that's if they're empty. Or it could be just one of the short ones, which are $175. So at the least, you got that. And that's if they don't have any tools. So let's determine. Okay, let's go back to present. I'm getting a little bit better at this. Yeah, right here. Okay. All right. Oh, hell yeah. How tall is that one? I don't know. That one could be really good, man. I think you got some money right. This is a good unit. If you got any opinions, Andy, toss them in there. I'd love to read them. Maybe this isn't the kind of unit you want. I'm not sure, but I know one thing. I like it. If this sucker was anywhere around here, I'd be on this one. I like it. It sells tomorrow, by the way, at about 10 a.m. New York time. So that's Eastern Standard Time. 10 o'clock in the morning. National Storage Center. It's a 10 by 11, $100 deposit. I bet there's $1,000 in there. Or close to it. Or yeah, I like it. Let's see. What else is there? All right, this is also available. Devon Self-Storage, Buchanan Avenue, an indoor facility with a wood floor. That's interesting. Okay, and you got your shoe boxes. Those look like Pumas. There's nothing like the last unit. This would be $100 kind of unit here that I could see. Cheap little shelf, a couple shoe boxes, some bags. Yeah, this one's probably not any good. There could be some goodies in there, though. Let's see if we can get better. Johnson's. Oh, come on, Johnson. Yeah. All right, this one sucks. We won't spend any more time on this one. But I really like that one, man. Whew. All right. What do you think, Andy? We'll come back into here. We'll see what we want to catch up with the chat. Let's see. Stop screen. There we go. Let's see what we got. Still here. Okay. Sold a gold ring for $850. Can you describe, was it from the gold weight of it? So that would be a lot of, yeah. $850. That would be like a 1/3 of an ounce of gold. Because gold, like I was telling people a couple years ago, I mean, I started buying gold heavily around $1,000 an ounce, and then up to $1,200. People were selling it to me like crazy. And come to find out now, it's going to be going up to $3,000 soon. I'm thinking about going to buy some more. Take some of this freaking paper and turn it into something real, you know. But see, right there it is. I'd never sell it though, because that's going up. You're selling it on the upswing. But hey, you know what? That's still a good sale. Any way you want to look at it. Awesome. Sorry, I got to go see everybody later. Hey, Harry, thanks for swinging in, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes. Have a good day. Patrick says, Target. Day. Snooty people thinking they're all fancy. I haven't been to a Target for a few years now. Amen to that, Patrick. Todd said that military pack's about $45. Yeah, and what's in it? One thing I found out from military backpacks, one thing people think military, oh, there might be a gun in there. You never find guns in a military unit. At least I haven't. With those backpacks, because they just don't seem to leave them. And I'm not saying you can't, but I just haven't. I found a lot of guns though, but not in one with that kind of a backpack in it. Just unbelievable, but I never have. Is it ever possible, Todd says, is it ever possible to ask the storage owner to open the unit to view in person? No, once they put the tamper tag on the unit, they cannot open it. Because what they'll do, they'll advertise a unit, they put a tamper tag on it with their lock, which has a certain number. So when you go to pick up your unit, you look at that tamper tag. If that's not the same number that you bought, then you got a problem with them. So that's how you know.
Yeah, we've been to storage facilities where we know the manager really good, and before they actually go into bed on it, and they know they're going to before the tag's put on, they've opened the locker and let us look in.
Yeah,
that's before the tamper tag has been put on.
Yeah. So Todd, when we used to go to the live auctions here in Kentucky, they just don't have them anymore. There's one in a Blue Moon, but I've gotten to the point where I like the ones online better. But what we used to do, we'd go in there and they would actually cut the locks. They hadn't even looked at them yet. They just hadn't paid on. They would cut the locks and we'd be all looking at them for the first time. That's how we used to do them. So at that, on a live auction, yes, but on an online auction, never. If they're doing that, don't buy them there. Well, I mean, if they're doing that and they're showing you something great, yeah, do it if you like what they're showing you. But that's the wrong system, and they're not doing it right. They're absolutely doing it illegally. I believe. I mean, every state's different, but I would never get involved with somebody doing it that way. Pack Out is a Milwaukee toolbox. Yes, and they come and you can stack them. They're stackers, and you can stack other toolbox with them. They're anywhere from 530 stacked to 175 with just the bottom layer. The one I showed on the ad. So that's a good little clue of that unit. It's just going to be like that. I think that unit's got a lot of profit to give up. I really do. Could you answer the? Let's see, what question was that? I think we did. What question was that? Who asked it? I already forgot. Daggone it! Now look at. Oh yeah, I think we just touched on it. Okay, yeah. Those are expensive. Yes, they are. And Glenn says, Todd, in California, the locker owner isn't allowed back at the facility after their locker is passed due. Yeah, at that point, their gate code is removed and they can't get in the gate. Now, that's not to say one of them won't try to get in illegally or to come with somebody else that has a locker there. So, they're not supposed to be there, though. Like back at the day when we would do live auctions, they would have people's units that were up for sale, and then somebody would put would send somebody there to bid on their unit for them. Why they didn't just pay their rent, I don't know. I mean, it's just astounding. I think he's asking if a buyer could look. Just as we described, the buyer can look in the unit at a live auction when they first open it, but in an online auction, you look at the pictures. At that point, after they take those pictures, they're supposed to shut the door, put their lock on it, put a tamper tag on there, and show the tamper tag in the And like on Storage Treasures, it'll show you that tamper tag number. That's your protection. If you go in that unit and there's anything different about them, don't get in there and mess with it. Bring them in there and point it out. I had one like that get broken in when I went to pick it up, and you could tell it had been broken into because the laptop that I was bidding on in there was gone. And I told them I want my money back. Actually, I kind of cheated and looked in there. There was nothing else. I just wanted the laptop in there. It was a cheap unit. I just said I don't want it, and they didn't have any problem because they
That
could see
happened, that happened to us once too. Joy went down there and she noticed some stuff that was in the picture was missing, and she told them she wanted the money back, and they said, well, we'll send you a check. And she called me and I told them, no, she gave you cash and you're going to give her the damn cash back.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my husband down there or my boyfriend, whatever situation. I'd say, yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, you're right, Glenn. I think he's asking if a buyer could. Yeah, yeah. If you get in there and you notice there's things that have been moved around, you got every right to ask for your money back. And if they say, well, I can't do that, and even though you just paid them, I'll send you a check. So you just. No, you won't. Give me my money back. And I'd film the whole thing. I'd be there with my camera rolling the whole time. And I did. When that happened, I had my camera rolling the whole time. I even filmed it. She was cool about it. You always got to remember, if that camera's not rolling, it didn't happen. Right?
Right.
Something's coming. What is coming? I can't tell what that is. Well, it's coming, whatever it is. If you're in good with the manager, they will let you take a peek. Yeah, they're not supposed to, but yeah. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Yes, we hope everybody here is doing well. Hi, Stephanie. Finding anything good? Oh, yeah, we're finding some goodies. I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you a little preview of this unit. I'm going to show everybody tomorrow at 7 p.m. Here's a little sneak preview. And I am excited about this video. I'm hoping it goes viral. I've had one freaking viral. I've had a lot of good videos, but one viral one.
So I bought this, and let me tell you, I paid $290, and you're gonna laugh. But every indication told me that this person had passed away.
You want to use antique furniture as your map.
Now, does that mean there's going to be something great in here? No. Well, let's get into it.
There it is. I'm excited about it. And yeah. Now I lost my way. God. Oh, here we go. Okay. Todd's got it. He said, yeah, I would surely buy storage units, but I have no need as I get tons of inventory to sell from others. So, okay, I read that. Okay. And then okay. Oh, I went back to the wrong star. Oh, Mark. Here's what I wanted to read. Okay, this is the ring that he just sold for, what was it, $850 or give or take. He said 12.75 grams, 14K, and this was, I assume, the other day. So golds are what, $2,003, almost $2,400 an ounce. And he got 572 melt value. See, what I would have given you for that would have been $572, because I don't pay over and above melt value when I buy. But I give everybody the whole melt value. A lot of people, they'll take off 5 or 10%. I don't do that. That's how I was able to get all the people that went to storage units or storage auctions with me back in the day. When I bought a bunch at the live auctions, I got people that would sell it to me because I paid full melt value. Other people wanted to skim off that. I'm like, no, just acquisition. My whole thing was acquisition. I wasn't worried about it because I wasn't going to sell it. It was acquisition. So you did good in selling that. Of course, you know what I think? I think eventually it would be worth more than what you sold it for, but you did get a good price because I would have only given you $572 for it. So, but yeah, but that's a very good sale. I wouldn't have sold it, but hey, you did. Way to go. That would be great, Glenn. Get friendly with owners before sale even starts. Yeah, that's always the thing with my 5 mile radius is I know all the managers in the whole 5 mile radius of all the different facilities. And now they do have a little bit of turnover sometimes. So sometimes you'll go in there and there'll be somebody new. You got to start over a new relationship. But it is a good idea to get and know the managers. You can get, like, I get 3 months rent on when I rent the unit. Like if I get a big unit and I want to rent it for a month, I can get like a big 10 by 30 unit sometimes for $40 for that whole month. So I can work out of the unit, and these places are only in a 5 mile radius of my home. So yeah. Hey, Sky Warrior, I'm glad you swung in, my man. Yeah, we're about done today anyway. So yeah, I guess I'll do one more joke and then I'll come back and we can finish up. I'm trying. We did too many jokes last week. I think that's one reason. With the whole front of the show was either screw ups or jokes. It was just a cluster, man. It was a bad. It was a bad show. What can I say? It's a really shitty show. There we go. All right, let's one more joke. Let's see. Did we show the? Oh yeah, we got to do this.
A mother and her daughter are at the park when they notice two teens on the bench having sex. The daughter asks mommy, "What are they doing?" The mom goes there making cakes. "Come on, sweetie, let's go to the zoo." They get to the zoo and, while visiting the monkey exhibit, they spot two monkeys having sex. The daughter asks mommy, "Are those two monkeys making cakes?" The mom says yes. "Honey, they sure are. You know what? I think it's time to go home." In the car on the way home, the daughter suddenly asks the mom, "Mommy, you and Daddy were making cakes in the living room last night, weren't you?" The mom, shocked, asks, "What, honey? Why would you say that?" The daughter replied, "Because I licked some of the icing off the sofa."
Oh, that would be great, Glenn. Gotta run. See you, Sky Warrior. I said owner, but meant manager. Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah. That AI girl of yours has a tamper tag on her chastity belt. Well, I don't know where to go with that one. She's just an assistant. She helps me out because not everybody wants to always just look at me in my videos. You know, I try to add something else in there. You know, I mean, I know I look great, but come on, I can't compete with her. Problem is, she's not real. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're dog parking. I think I was here last week. I don't think it was bad. What was bad? Oh, the show? Well, we had a lot of things go wrong, Patrick, in the beginning. God, I don't even want to go over this. If it could have gone wrong, it did go wrong. It's just one of those, you know, technicalities and things that went wrong. I mean, the show was, I guess it was okay. It was our worst viewed show of 2 years. Hey, Jody. Stephanie said, "I just packaged your item and boom, it's on the way." Yeah. She's going to mail it tomorrow. Okay. Oh, thank you. Hope your headache is better. Yeah, headaches suck, man. Icing on the cake. Yeah. Yes, doing a lot better. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Capcut question. I love this. Can you import your own audio, have them act out your... Yes, you can extract audio from any video. And then you can play that audio. I love Capcut. I was doing some how-to videos, you know, like how to add AI characters and other things. I should probably do some more Capcut stuff because I use it for all of my videos now. It's great. And you can use you can use the free version and get plenty of good stuff on there. And it shows you all the stuff you can use for free, and then you got the pro version. But all the free stuff is pretty good. And then if I ever want to up my game even more, I might go ahead and try it out like that as the pro version. But right now, I'm able to pretty much do what I need to do with it. So if anybody asks me what's the number one choice I would suggest for editing their videos, Capcut would be number one. There we go. Hey. Yeah, we got 9. Let's see, we can probably do another joke. What do you think? We got 5 minutes. I can smell lunch cooking back there. So okay. Yeah, so hopefully if this makes you laugh, all right, here we go. This will be the last one for today.
A man walks into a bar with a huge grin on his face. The bartender asks why he's so happy. The man says, "I just met a beautiful girl down by the train tracks. We just had sex for hours. We did everything I've ever wanted to do in the bedroom, but my only regret is that I didn't get a BJ." The bartender congratulates the man but has to ask, "If you managed to do everything you wanted, then why didn't you get a BJ?" The man replies, "I couldn't find the head."
I think on that note, we're going to shut her down for the day. Oh, man, it was fun, man. I'm glad we do this every week. I can't believe how cool this is. I love it. We'll do it again next week. And hope to see everybody in the chats throughout the week and videos. And everybody have a great week. And let's see, I'll leave you with something. I want to leave everybody with something. Let's see if I got something to. All right, guys. We'll see y'all. Take care.
Subscribe to the Storage Stacker channel for more awesome content, just like this.
Hello. Do you guys remember the movie Up in Smoke? Tommy Chong sang, Peters. Something like this. Peters.
I gotta work a little more in the lyrics.
I went to the storage out. Got zip. I got zip. I got nothing. I went to the storage out. I got zip. I got zip. I got nothing. I got the other two. If I ever headed to you, get your big water. You get in your car, you drive to the story junction. You go in, they show you jump.